现在呢是去往 BC 的路上，大家看看路上这个景色美吧，超美。路上的人也不多，全是绿色。
到波士顿学院了，拍毕业照的姑娘们美得很。今天我们的小伙伴是 BC 的研究生，专业是高等教育。走，咱们边走边聊。
Bookstore is also in this building if you'd like to see what that space looks like.
Okay, can I see the bookstore?
Yeah, absolutely. So our main bookstores in here, we have 2 bookstores on campus. We'll see the other one later too. The other one is just merch, but this one has merch and it also has like technology services and it also has like the actual books that students can rent out here. Bookstore is right over here, so I can show you what that looks like. And it's 2 times blurry today. I'm on a tour right now.
来到 BC 的教育学院，波士顿学院 Boston College 的教育学院，叫做 Lynch School of Education and Human Development， 中文也叫林奇教育学院。
And then we can go through to this next building over here. It's our newest building on campus. It's called 245 Beacon Street. It has yet to be named, but they have a really nice thing in there called the Hatchery. It's like a makerspace for students where they can get certified. It's like a 2-hour training course and use any of the materials. So they have like sewing machines. 4 campuses. One that's specifically for the law school. It's about a mile up the road into Newton. And then one that's right across the street. It's for theology and ministry. And then they have another one down in the Brookline neighborhood that is just for like associate's degrees. But this is our main campus that you're on right now. And then we'll go into here. This is Fulton Hall. It's actually really interesting. This like little room that we're about to walk into was built onto the building after it was already built. So you can see like where the wall is that used to be the outside of the building.
Okay. Yeah.
Have you ever seen The Wizard of Oz?
No, but I heard of it.
Yeah, there's like, so this room is kind of interesting because there's a bunch of ties to the Wizard of Oz movie. And just how it's like styled, like there's a character in it called the Tin Man, and these lanterns are supposed to resemble his hat. Which is, yeah, so just like little interesting
That's true.
things about this room. And then we can walk this way. This right here is the bean counter. It is not open at the moment, but it's like a little snack shack for students. They have like mac and cheese here. They often have like pasta here, different kind of candy bars, stuff like that to fuel up before class. And then this is what a classroom space looks like in this building. So these ones are more kind of like lecture hall style classrooms, but this is what a typical kind of business class setup will look like. It's just a lot of study space for students like along the hallways, which is really awesome.
Yeah.
It's never really hard to find a study space here on campus. You can kind of see what a classroom space looks like just looking in here. So those are a little bit bigger classrooms. And then right down here is Tully's Cafe. It's one of our dining spots on campus. It's kind of similar to, it's like a Chipotle or like a Cava. They have like build your own bowl style food and it's Mediterranean food. It's really good. Everything's closed today, I think, because the semester's pretty much over, but this is usually right here. See all the students kind of on the grass and stuff like that. Obviously there aren't many people on campus right now because the semester's over, but it's nice to just see people outside enjoying the warm weather. So many people, and there's usually like people put their picnic blankets out and there's a bunch of students on the grass and there's a lot going on. A lot of people are like tabling too for their different organizations and stuff like that.
university start again?
Yeah, so it starts again in late August. Yeah, so I mean, some students have classes over the summer, so and some graduate programs do too. I have a roommate who's in mental health counseling, and she had a full class load over the summer. But a lot of students in most programs start again in August. And then we'll go this way and I can show you what our main library looks like. So BC consists of two main parts. We're on upper campus right now, but there's also a lower campus. Lower campus is mainly like undergraduate student dorms. And unfortunately grad students cannot live on campus unless they're like an RA or they work for the school.
That means they have to find housing for themselves.
Yeah, so grad students have to find housing for themselves, but BC offers a really wonderful off-campus housing webpage that lists like most of the rental properties in the area. And so that was how I was able to find my housing. And there's three main neighborhoods that I always tell students are the good ones to live in near campus: Brighton, Alston, and Brookline. Our theater, different students can go to the theater shows, and then everything else that you see right here are undergraduate student dorms. So these little like cabin-like buildings, those are undergraduate student dorms. And then right over here are all of our athletic facilities. So we have our football field right over there, and then this glass box right here is in front of our hockey arena and our basketball arena. Students can get something, it's called the Gold Pass. Last year it was $200 per year, and then they can attend any game that they want to go to on campus for free technically after the $200. But a lot of students can also get like just one ticket off of Ticketmaster if they want to go to one game or something like that. I got a ticket to a football game last year for like $5.
Is there a swimming pool there?
Yeah, so the swimming pool, you can't see it from here, unfortunately, because there's this big tent that's set up for graduation. But right behind this, there's a 4-story building. It is our rec center. They have a swimming pool, they have a climbing wall, they have a golf simulator,